So I urge this court, with all the humility, that although this is a petition basically under Article 140, as defenders and protectors of this Constitution, you, with respect, cannot allow what has happened at IBC to go without some kind of action in the lines that was suggested by my learned senior, Firoz Nordji. Impunity must be punished. Impunity must be punished. And impunity unpunished breeds arrogance. And arrogance leads to arbitrary exercise of power. And without that being done, this commission, which has got the protection of the Constitution, without the court making some interventions, it still be a divided commission with a triumvirate that runs the affairs of a commission that is supposed to protect and defend the sovereignty of the people. And what I'm saying in a nutshell, that this election cannot pass on account of violation of the Constitution, even by the constitutional dictates how this commission should run its affairs. If they cannot conduct their affairs in the manner dictated by the Constitution, then how can they preside over an election, and that election have some legitimacy to the people of Kenya and to the world? Secondly, and this would be my last point, that if you look at Article 138, sub-Article 4, and my learned friend Mr. Otiende addressed you on this, that requirement for a successful candidate getting 50% plus one of the votes cast is not an idle provision in the Constitution. It requires of the Commission to come with it before your Lordship seriously when there is contestation, and put the numbers before you in rebuttal to the case that we have put before you. My little friend, Mr. Mahat, who is also my very good friend, in his address, he was not talking about what the law requires or what the Constitution requires. He was saying, this is what we do. This is what the Kimskits do. There was no constitutional or legal foundation that he was resting his arguments. And therefore, yeah, my ladies and your lordships, I would ask the court to apply the provisions of the Constitution to the letter holistically and allow this petition and return this country and back to the people who are sovereign, and let a proper choice be made of the person who